In this video, I roll blindfolded with former Special Force soldier, former professional MMA champion, and BJJ black belt Randy Turner. First round, I started blindfolded while Randy kept his vision. Second round, we switched, and then the rest of the rounds, we were both blindfolded. We started in my open guard. I got a baseball grip on his right wrist and went for an arm drag, pulling myself up. I tried to take the back, but Randy put his back on the mat. I got into headquarter position and worked the smash pass. I was about to clear his leg into side control, but Randy posted on his left elbow and scrambled to sit on his butt and regained his guard, then tipped me over against the wall. I felt I was in an awkward position, so I stood up to try to reset. Randy tried to scoot underneath me into single leg X, but I sat down controlling his right leg. From here, I spun clockwise to start attacking the legs. Randy did a good job at climbing up and spinning out of it, but I was able to get the heel hook. We reset into open guard. Randy drives his shoulder into my stomach and looked to pass, but I posted on my left arm and did a technical lift and a beautiful sit out by Randy, and ends up on my legs and takes me down. We played some open guard, but I ended up getting into full guard. Grappling can get boring to watch because of all the stalling and pressure passing, so when I edit my grappling footage, just like I do with my striking, I cut out the slow parts. I jump straight to the attacks or transitions or submissions. Just keep in mind, between those moments, there's usually a lot of holding and controlling, but again, I skipped that so you guys don't get bored. So here I pushed Randy's head to my left and shoved it into my armpit as I tried to cover as much of his back with my left arm as possible. Naturally, Randy tried to posture, and when he did, I went for an up and over sweep by opening my guard up, posting on my feet, and thrusting my hips up and over to hit the sweep. As per expected, Randy drove me back to the ground and tried to control my posting arm. As he reached for it, I slid my posting arm further, and because his posture wasn't so strong while reaching for my arm, I went ahead and attempted the up and over sweep again, this time successfully landing into mount and right into a kimura. If you guys didn't know, Randy is strong and tough as hell, and I felt his arms not budging an inch, but also because he got up onto his side to defend the kimura, he exposed his back, so I bailed on the kimura and took the back instead. It's not easy to finish a choke on Randy, so I decided to transition to an armbar, but I ran out of time. Now, Randy put the blindfold on and I kept my vision. I surprised Randy by quickly pushing him back to his back so he would lose complete contact and quickly circled behind to take his back. If he had made contact with any part of me, then I would not have been able to circle to his back so easily. Randy did a great job defending the choke, so I transitioned into an armbar, but Randy defended and I got to the back turtle position. I felt like I was cheating with the circling behind the back, so I disengaged and restarted in front of his open guard. From here, I worked my way into headquarter position and worked my smash pass again, landing in side control. From the bottom, Randy threw up his reverse triangle on me, and while I was defending, he attacked for a toe hold and tapped me. We reset. I tried to get into headquarter position again, but he off-balanced me and tries to wrestle up to get on top. I tried to defend with the whizzer, but he did a reverse arm drag by going limp with his right arm and dragging me forward. With the whizzer removed, he tackled me down and takes my back while doing it. I immediately rolled into a Granby roll and attacked for his heel. Randy defends until the end of the round.
Alright, so we just did a couple rounds of you being blindfolded, me not being blindfolded, and vice versa. How did you feel personally?
I felt when I was blindfolded, I was actually like really engaged to the tactile feel. I was really engaged.
I was actually thinking the same thing. I was thinking I actually performed better blindfolded. I felt like I focused more.
Yep.
Whereas when I wasn't blindfolded, I feel like, what should I do? I had too many options.
Agreed.
Whereas when I was blindfolded, I was like, okay, I got one leg, I gotta only focus on just with this one leg or one arm.
100%, that's exactly the way I felt. And I also could feel like tactilely whenever your weight shifted on me when I was blindfolded, I was already moving sooner than I think when my eyes were open. Like, I can do this or this or this, where as soon as I felt your pressure with no vision, I better move right now.
Yeah. Essentially forced to use our senses. The next round where we're both blindfolded and see how that feels.
Awesome.
And on to the final rounds, where both of us were blindfolded. I started in his open guard, and I worked my way to headquarter position as usual, but Randy posted on his right arm and did a great job doing a technical lift, scrambling to his knees and grabbing a single leg on me. He takes me down, and Randy transitions into a under the thigh grip. You can't see from this view, but because I know my left leg was over his shoulder, I had to fight to get my right leg underneath his left arm so I could attack for a triangle. I ended up successfully doing that, putting myself in the beginning stages of attacking for a triangle. As Randy postured up to defend the triangle, I transitioned into the K-guard by hooking his left leg. Randy sits back to defend, and I rolled up on top. I ended up in reverse knee on belly, slid down to reverse Keisugatami, and stepped over to mount. Then quickly into modified mount and took the back. Randy defends the choke until the timer went off. Okay, so I started my open guard. I got my De La Hiva hook and tipped Randy over. I did a not a very technical bolo to take the back. Randy somehow traps my left ankle with his right arm here, then gets a figure 4 grip and taps me with a toe hold. We reset. I got on top and jumped into a diving Kimura, landing in the T position, but wasn't able to establish my Kimura or figure 4 grip, so Randy was able to scramble to his knees and take me down. I gave up my back so I could get up and go into a Ramby roll to attack his legs again. I end up in the single leg X position and attempted another heel hook. Randy defends well, disengages from the leg attacks, and tackles me down. I quickly snuck my left leg over his shoulder and into another triangle attempt, but Randy slips out. I get the baseball grip again here. Then I attempted a scissor sweep that gets Randy to post on his left arm, and when he posted, I threw my right leg over his shoulder into another triangle attempt. Randy postures to defend again, and I transitioned into K-guard, but Randy was able to pull his leg out. I got on top into headquarter position again, and backstepped into the saddle position where I was able to tap Randy with an inside heel hook. We reset, and I start on top again. I tried the diving Kimura, this time securing the figure 4 grip and taking the back. Randy throws me off though, and I fall on my back. I get my De La Hiva hook and attempted a De La Hiva back take by weaving my right leg through to his other leg, but Randy frees his leg and steps over, landing into north-south. Randy grabs a hold of my head and chokes me out. We reset. I get to headquarter position, hip switched and slid my left knee in between his legs, smashing his legs together. From here I pulled up on his left elbow and put my knee to his chest, and I stepped right into mount. You can see Randy was trying to get under my right thigh, so I stepped my right leg over his left shoulder and straight into the mounted triangle. Randy does a good job at defending as usual, and I transitioned into K-guard. I attacked for a calf slicer here, and honestly, I thought I had it. But Randy defends and almost takes my back. But at the last second, I sat on his chest and was able to secure a knee bar. We reset one more time. Randy passes my guard with a knee cut, lands into side control, and jumps into a armbar to finish the round. Now, Randy does have his own YouTube channel, Direct Action Combat Performance, so make sure to check it out. I've linked it down below.
All right, so we just finished our rounds where both of us were blindfolded. How did you feel, Randy?
It was a lot of fun. I felt very tactile aware, but even being tactile aware, like you're tough to deal with, athletic, smart, intelligent. That being said, taking away the vision, it just makes everything else heightened.
Yes.
Like the noises, the feel, it was awesome. In fact, I'll do this more often.
Yeah. It was really, really fun. I mean, we were always controlled regardless, but keeping it blindfolded made you feel and stayed more technical versus being aggressive.
Agreed. And even when I was attacking one of your ankles or knees or vice versa, I could even feel the control.
Yeah.
I could feel the hands being placed in the proper spot for the leverage pieces. It wasn't sporadic, it wasn't explosive. So being on the receiving end of being attacked, but also trying to apply the technique, slowing it down and relying on senses of the fingers.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. I definitely would recommend this. And also too, like, even with all the movement, the heads being, rubbed against hips and shoulders and knees and whatnot, it held on pretty good.
Well, there you have it. If you want a sleep mask that stays on while you train or sleep, check out the SideSleeperZ, a sleep mask that has helped me sleep well every night and on the plane when I travel. The secret is in the patented strap system that ensures the perfect fit for your head while providing 100% darkness. A lot of people ask me what my recovery routine is, but it isn't anything special. I just sleep a lot and I sleep well. Most people don't realize this, but over 70% of your muscle recovery and growth happens during sleep. That's why sleep is my #1 priority. If you're serious about recovery, skip the gimmicks and start with the basics. Sleep. Use code JEFF for a limited time discount and try SideSleeperZ for yourself.